everyone, welcome back to the channel Glopen. And today we're back at the National Exhibition and Convention Center again. Today we're not for the auto show, but for the SNEC, which really is focusing on the PV and energy storage industries. But it's not only these two industries, it's the whole new energy supply chain that we're really talking about. And there are really a lot of exhibitors. So let's have a look inside. Walking in the SNEC exhibition, you just feel that there are so much energy, there are so many people. There are also a lot of exhibitors, large and small, and you just feel that there's so many capacity in this market as well. Actually, the Chinese companies dominate these industries, starting from the assembly lines into the production, into the energy storage. And I just feel that there's so much that you can see around in this exhibition. Now we're in Hall 8.1. As you can see around me, there's a lot more people. Why? Because this is the hall for the battery manufacturers as well as for the energy storage companies. As you can see behind me, there's CATL, but I've also seen a couple of other EV battery manufacturers that are well known around the world, or the leaders in their particular industry. So let's have a look. When you heard about CATL, you probably think of their batteries for EVs, but actually they have much more products as well as solutions. Here you have the battery storages, you have the energy storages. What you also have is the ultra-fast charging systems. What I found even more interesting is their solutions, right? Here they are showcasing their recycling system, and they have predicted by the year 2042, half of the materials of batteries will be cycled and half of them will be mined freshly. What also we can find here is the battery passport, so that they can track the battery life cycle for the customers as well. Now let's have a detailed look of the battery passport. What does it include? So first of all, there's the general information about the batteries. And then there's the after-sale services of the batteries. And then there is the sustainability of the batteries, followed by the performance of the batteries, and what are the materials of the batteries. As we all know, Huawei is almost involved in every single industry, and this exhibition is no exception. Here you can find their residential storage solutions, the industry storage solutions, the power charge stations, as well as all kinds of software solutions for the energy industry.
Huawei is more than just a telecommunications company. It entered the PV industry as early as 2009 by integrating digital and power electronics technology. Huawei launched its Fusion Solar Smart PV solution and all-scenario PV plus energy storage systems. The company's offerings cover intelligent equipment for large-scale solar power plants, secure and efficient power generation technologies for commercial and industrial applications, and energy-saving backup power solutions for households. Today, Huawei is recognized as a major player in the global solar and smart energy industry.
Now here you can find many large to mid-sized manufacturers, including CETC, and look what I found, an intelligent equipment manufacturer under my name.
What? What the fuck?
Isn't that interesting? Well, let's have a look. Well, it does seem that they have very sophisticated assembly lines that they can produce from end to end. Well, whether they can produce this all by themselves, well, I probably assume that they also have other suppliers to support them on these points of technology. Of course, if you want to know more, we'll need to discuss with them in details. Look what I found. I found another company that is named under my brand, Boyang.
Oh my God! Wow!
Well, this company specializes in PV cables. Well, I hope them good luck.
If you're attending this exhibition for the first time, you'll be surprised by its size. The exhibition halls cover over 380,000 square meters, including 3,000 related enterprises from around the world. While most of them are from China, here you can observe the entire value chain, from plant construction to solar energy generation to end-user applications. This includes a comprehensive range of equipment and materials, from manufacturing solar panels, as well as various types of panels tailored for residential and industrial use, including advanced mounting systems with solar tracking capabilities and PV roofs integrated directly into buildings. In the field of energy storage, you'll find large-scale solutions for communities and industrial facilities, alongside residential energy storage systems. The Smart Energy section showcases AI-driven management systems for solar power plants and blockchain-based platforms for green electricity trading. If you want to learn the latest technology in the fields, this is the place to be. Let's continue and check out what other fascinating things there are.
There are also some keynote speeches as well as presentations along the exhibition, but most of them are in Chinese, so you really need somebody to help you here. Now we're in the hall of 3.1, and here is all the mounting systems. As you can see around me, these mounting systems support the PV modules, and they together form the PV farms all over the world.
At this year's exhibition, booths of charging infrastructure companies can also be seen. Companies like TELD and Star Charge are becoming key players in promoting the development of the PV industry and achieving the goal of carbon neutrality. They demonstrate strong momentum in areas such as the integration of PV and charging, comprehensive energy management, and the expansion of application scenarios, continuously driving technological innovation and market expansion in the industry, making continuous efforts to build a green and low-carbon energy system.
So that's it for our video, and I hope through this video you get to understand what the SNEC looks like. Now, since China really dominates this industry, there's a lot to see really along the whole supply chain and really to get to understand the industry or search for the products that you really need. So in the future, if you want to join the SNEC or if you want to join other exhibitions in China, particularly the very specific industries, feel free to contact us via our email or website. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.